Hi, so welcome to my channel. Now we are going to see the last part of this calendar. So last part is we are going to see type number 8 and 9. Type number 8 and 9. So type number 8. In the first part of the calendar, I gave a table. The table means odd days and days. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I said odd days should not be beyond 7. Because if it's 7, then it will become a week. Odd days means what? Other than weeks are called odd days. So it should be less than 7. So 0 to 6, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Fine. Now see this. The type number 8 is last day of the century. Okay, last day of the century. Now for type number 8 and 9, there won't be any reference date. From 1 to 7th type, we will be having some reference date. We will be adding or we will be subtracting with that year or date. But 8 and 9, for that there won't be any reference date. If there is no reference date, then you must use this table. So only in this situation you must use this table. For type number 8 and 9 alone, we are going to use this table, not for other types. It's last day of the century is the topic. So see the centuries: 100, 200, 300, 400. So centuries are like this. And odd days for each and everything, it is 5, 3, 1, 0. Already we have discussed this in the first class of calendar. If you have a doubt, go and check that first video. And then in this table, what does 5 represents? This is what last day. What is last day of the century means? It will be what? 31 December century. Okay, 31 December century is called the last day of the century. For example, 31 December 2000. So this is the last day of the 20th century. This is the last day of the 20th century. So 5 represents what? 5 represents Friday. So I can say 100th year last day will be Friday. 3 represents what? Wednesday. 200th year last day will be what? Friday, Wednesday. 300th last day is what? Monday. And 400th year last day is Sunday. Okay, so 100th last day is Friday, 200th last day is Wednesday, 300 last day is Monday, and 400th last day what? 0. 0 represents what? Sunday in the table, Sunday. So 400 is 0. Again, 500 last day was what? Friday. 600 last day is what? Wednesday. So this is cyclic number. 500, 600, 700, 800, again 900. So this is the cyclic number. So 100, 500, 900 will be Friday. It ends with Friday. 200, 600, 1000 will be ends with Wednesday. The same way, multiples of 4. 400, 800, 1200, 1600, 2000, all are having what? 0 odd days. So that will ends with Sunday. So I can say this is 20th century, multiples of 400. So I can directly say this is Sunday. 400th last day is Sunday. 800th last day is Sunday. 1200th last day will be what? Sunday. 1600 last day will be Sunday. 2000 last day will be what? Sunday. So every 4th century last day will be Sunday. So directly I can say it is Sunday. Again, 31 December 2100. This is the 21st century last day. This is 21st century last day. So after Sunday, again you will start with what? 5. Okay, it's a cyclic number. It will go like this. After 0, then you won't come to 5. 5 represents what? Friday. So 21st century last day is Friday. Okay. So this will be useful for finding the reference. If last, one more interpretation, if this is the last day, what will be the first day of the century? First day of the century. For example, 31 December 2000 is Sunday. What is 1 January 2001? This is the next day. This is the last day of the 20th century. This is the first day of the 21st century. So if this is Sunday, this must be what? Monday. So I can say Friday means if it ends with Friday, the next day will be what? Saturday will be the century's first day. If ends with Wednesday, the next day will be the first day of the century. If ends with Monday, the next day will be the first day of the century. If ends with Sunday, the next day will be the first day of the century. So what I can conclude here, the century always ends with Friday, Wednesday, Monday, Sunday. The century always ends with Friday, Wednesday, Monday, Sunday. It does not ends with Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Very simple. The last day of the centuries cannot be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And first day of the century always starts with Saturday, Thursday, Tuesday, Monday. The century always starts with Saturday, Thursday, Tuesday, Monday. It does not start with Friday, Wednesday, Sunday. Okay. Century does not start with Friday, Wednesday, Sunday. One more interpretation. Only one day, that is only Monday, will be represented in both the last day as well as first day of the century. Only one day that will be represented in both last day as well as first day of the century. Monday will be represented as the last day. Again, Monday can be represented as the first day. So only one day, that's Monday, can be represented both last day as well as first day of the century. So this is what type number 8. In type number 9, the date will be provided. We must find the day. For example, type number 9, date will be provided. We must find the day. April 5, 2005. What day it is? Just for understanding, we are going to use this day. Date April 5, 2005. So what do you want to do? First step is you want to split this given date into completed year, and current year. You must convert this date into completed year, current year, and find the number of odd days for each and everything. So that's it. The first thing is completed year, current year. Which year is completed? 2004 is completed and 2005 is the current year, correct? 2004 is completed and 2005 is current year. In this current year, what are the months are got over? January 31st is got over, February 28, because 2005 is an ordinary year. So February 28 and March 31st, and we are going to find April 5. So that's it. So first step, split this given date into completed year, current year. 2004 is completed, 2005 is the current year that is going on here. In that, January 31st is over, February 28 is over, March 31st is over, and April 5. They are asking us to find April 5. Now find the number of odd days for everything. For 2004, how to find it means we can split this into 2004. We can split this year into 2004. We know the value of odd days for centuries because I said 100 is having 5 odd days, 200 is 3, 300 is 1, and 400 is a 0. So 400 is 0, 800 0, 1200 0, 1600 0, 2000 also what? 0. In this 4 years, we need to split leap year as well as ordinary year. How many leap years will be there in 4 years? There will be only one leap year will be there, remaining 3 ordinary years. There will be only one leap year, remaining 3 ordinary years. So in 4 years, 1 leap year, 3 ordinary year. 1 leap year will be having 2 odd days, 1 ordinary will be having 1 odd day. So totally 2 plus 3, there plus 0. So answer is what? 5. So we got the odd days for 2004. So 2004 is having 5 odd days. 2004 is having 5 odd days. Again, January 31st will be having 3 odd days. We know 28 will be having 4 weeks. 4 weeks plus 3. Here 0 odd days. Here we'll be having 3 odd days. And here there is no week, only 5 odd days. So add all the odd days. Okay. Add all the odd days. Addition of 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 3, 11. 11 plus 5, 16. 16 means what? There will be 2 weeks and then remaining 2 days. 2 weeks and 2 days. There is no reference. I said 8th and 9th day, there won't be any reference. Okay. You want to check the table. In the table, 2 represents what? In the table, 2 represents Tuesday. So we can say this is what? Tuesday. Okay. In the table, 2 represents Tuesday. So April 5th, 2005 is a Tuesday. Very simple. Completed year, current year, and find the odd days for each and everything. That's it. So this is all about calendars. If you have any doubt, you can post that in the comment section so that I will do the doubt clarification video. Thank you.